Should we risk going through there? Oh no, look at this. Look at all this. Oh, you know my track record on styles. Oh, that's gorgeous. Look at that. How am I going to get across here? Oh, my right foot. Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Lovely to have you here as always. And welcome back to the Lake District and a very wet and miserable and soggy Duddon Valley, which I think is probably my favourite valley. I know I say it all the time. I say that in every single valley I go to, but this one really is my favourite because it's so quiet and it just feels remote. And the purpose of today's video is, well, there isn't a purpose really. All we're doing is we're going to get out and see if we can find beautiful things. That's it. In this very ugly world, and it is ugly in terms of like the grim weather at the moment, and also the things that are going on in the wider world. It's pretty ugly and full of hate. We're just gonna go look at some nice stuff and enjoy nature. We immerse ourselves into nature, and we'll talk about some of the things as well. You know, the horrible things in the world a little bit later on. This may well be a little bit of a waffle fest, by the way. So if you don't like the waffle, maybe skip this video. That's got nothing to do with me, by the way. That's the rain. So I'll tell you what, let's go and have a look at the map. Let's see what we're doing today. It's not a massive walk, but it should be pretty damn beautiful. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, from the small car park next to the Seathwaite Parish Room, we're going to first of all cross Tarnbeck and then the absolutely beautiful River Duddon. We'll then gain some elevation as we walk up through the woods alongside Rakebeck and ultimately get to the top of Wallabarra Crag. We'll then follow the undulating track to Grassguards, over Grassguards Gill before picking up the forest tracks that will lead us to Berks. We'll cross back over the River Duddon and head around the back of Traddle Tongue, tracking Tarnbeck as it winds its way along the valley all the way back to the Vane, which is just around the corner from one of my favourite Lakeland pubs. Oh, it is looking really grim. But there you have it, that is the route. Like I said, not a long one, but we should see some pretty nice things along the way. And some familiar places as well we've been to on previous videos, and I'll kind of point those out to you as we get to them. There's birds everywhere, it's lovely. It's just stopped raining. It's been hammering it down all day so far. It's come to lunchtime, so it's a little bit later than normal. This is about as bright as it's going to get. And I think the heavy rain is coming in a little bit later on, so it's okay. We're all geared up for it. We don't mind getting soaked. This is beautiful. Right, get the kettle on, get yourself a brew, and sit back and enjoy nature. Okay, straight away, seeing beautiful things. Look, so obviously all the silver birch, absolutely beautiful. I love this rock here. I'm loving the birch in the background on the rocks. But look, I love all the little drops of water here, and you can see them all really well. Can you see them all? I don't know, hopefully you can. But straight away, you know, and sometimes it's not about, look, oh, these are cute as well. Sometimes it's not about the big grand view, because we ain't going to get any view today. Look, you can see the tops are completely cut off. Crag is over there somewhere. We'll talk about that a bit later on. Sometimes it is just looking in close at things that are, you know, well, right in front of you, right in front of your eyes, right beneath your feet, right around your head, you know, nice trees, things on the trees. It's flipping lovely. And all I can hear, I mean, I'm sure you can hear it as well, besides my voice, is the birdies tweeting away. But in a minute, we've got a choice to make. We've got some stepping stones to get across, or we've got a Tolkien-esque bridge to go across. So I'll let you decide when we get there. We'll start off the interactive phase of this video, and you can ring in and let me know which way. That'd be great. It'd be great to do that. So, like I said just a minute ago, today there's going to be lots of waffle, because why not? Why not? Look at this, this is lovely. Absolutely gorgeous. So if you're here just for Lake District and just for the ambience of the sounds, which you will hear by the way, if you're here for that and you don't want to hear talking, then yeah, this video definitely isn't for you. But if you are a fan of, you know, hearing stuff and hearing people talk and things like that, then stick around. We can hear the River Duddon. I can tell you now we're doing the bridge because the stepping stones are down that way and the river's going to be in spate. So I'm not an idiot. We're going to go across this bridge here. It's absolutely beautiful. Look at it. And if you're a regular to the channel, you'll recognise it because we've come across the other way a couple of times actually. But the last time we did it was on Hiking Away in Wrights. We went and did Crag. Do you remember we came down into Duddon along this absolutely stunning bit of path and the river, along the River Duddon. Beautiful. And then across this bridge here. Ooh. We're not going to hear anything now, I don't think. Oh, hey, that was alright actually. Look at this. It's Rivendell. I think the last time we were here, all the trees, well they were all full. So we couldn't really see the river that much. It's quite hard to see, but we can definitely see plenty of it now. It's so lovely. I love all the boulders. There's some great places along the river there to go and park yourself down, have a picnic. Lovely. So, oh, look at that there. Can you see it? Beauty again. River, the bridge. Can you see the cobweb there? Look. Hopefully you can see it. That's amazing. It's not a cobweb, is it? It's a flipping spider web. Honestly, on these videos, I just forget English all the time. I always forget. But yeah, last time we came down here on the river. Today we're going to cut across the, beneath Wallabarra Crag, which is this lump here. That's where we're going. Nice, isn't it? So within just a couple of minutes we're getting some spectacular beauty. And this is probably, well it is, there's no doubt about it, this is the worst time of year to come here because it is, everything's dead, the trees are dead, the grass is looking a bit dull and everything. So imagine coming here in spring when all the trees are full. Look at this. Flipping heck. And then, seeing the bridge like that. The river, the colour of the water's amazing when the sun's on it as well. The grass will be vibrant. The moss will be even more vibrant. And look at it all there. It's absolutely flipping gorgeous. Before we depart this place, that is some top class gate pawn, that isn't it? The gate with the bridge. Gate and bridge pawn. Nice. Is that going to be a new thing? Bridge pawn? It could be. It could be. It's funny though, because it does feel a little bit like the West Highland Way. I don't know. Is it the weather? I think it could be the weather and the lack of light as well. And I guess the bracken was really orange, do you remember, on the West Highland Way, and mossy rocks like this. Hey, we've got critters, look at these. I think they're goats, you know, I think they're black, oh, they're little black goats. Oh, I think these might be some of my favourite critters, you know. I love goats, I love them. They got such character, they sort of slope off from me, they don't really run. They just walk away like you. Creeping them out a little bit, you know. Like the fact they're black like that. Ooh, that one's getting a bit frisky. And here's a question for you. Have you ever tried to push over a goat? I know it's a bit of a strange question, but let me know in the comments if you ever have tried to push a goat over. They're impossible. It's like they're made out of concrete. They just don't move. Right, we're getting to the farm here, and then we're going to start to go up to Rake Beck. Hey, look at it up there now. Heck. Loving the clouds there and the trees. All steaming, like the woods are steaming. On the crags as well there. Flipping it. This is absolutely stunning. Oh no. I've just seen cows. I've just seen cows potentially where we're going. Hey, I've seen something else. Oh, look. Hey, Herdies. Oh. See? Beauty. It's everywhere. That's funny. I was just getting a couple of shots there of Wallabarra Crag. And it looks really nice, doesn't it? I was thinking, oh great, I've got some birds flying across it as well. That looks amazing. And then pull the camera away from my eye, and then the birds are still there. They're flipping midges or something. There was some kind of bug. Listen to that, chirping away. A little bit like me today, I'm very sorry. I've noticed they have these kind of latches on gates where there's not a lot of footfall, you know, not a lot of people come. Whereas on the high footfall places where you get a lot of walkers, they have the, you know, the real speed latches, I guess they are, aren't they? We just flip the ding, or even the lift up ones, they're really good. Where are we going now? I think we're going up here, you know. Yeah, we must be. Unless we're going to go and have tea with the farmer. Hey, this looks nice. Oh, look at that tree. Wow. What the hell is it? A beach, maybe? Could be. It's full of birdies, though. And look at this path. Okay, I'm happy to report that the coos are on the other side. That said, that's a very, very cute looking cow, isn't it? Oh, she or he or what the hell it is having a good scratch. I think that could be a bull, actually. Yes, definitely a bull. Okay, we can certainly hear Rakebeck. Can we see it yet? There we go. Very nice. Feels very similar to round Borrowdale here, with this path and the rocks and the moss and the trees, well, all of it really. It feels like it's getting darker by the second. It's so strange, it's not even midday yet. And, well, it'll just be coming up to midday probably. And it feels like the sun's going down. I think we're definitely come back here. Let's say autumn. So if you cast your mind back to the Coaldale Horseshoe, I think I said I was going to come, well, basically reserve October this year to just spending time in the lakes with my camera and getting around all the beautiful autumnal sights. This, I reckon, will be one of them. It's nice, isn't it? I love the sight of Wallabarra Crag. I love it. So, as we leave the woods, let's have a quick recap of the beautiful things we've seen so far. We're like a mile in, but we've seen some beautiful trees, moss on boulders, we've seen the River Duddon, gorgeous, we've seen the bridge that goes across it, we've seen these trees here, we've seen black devil-like goats, we've seen herdies, we've seen that really cute cow, we've seen this river as well. What's it called? Rakebeck. And of course, Wallabarra Crag itself. Look at it. Absolutely stunning. So far, we're doing pretty well for views. We're not going to get any views from the top. We're not going to see any of the fells. But what I'll do is I'll point out roughly where they are, so you can kind of imagine and just pretend you can see them. But yes, we're just kind of getting up to the col betwixt whatever the hell that is and Wallabarra Crag. And then what we could do is we could just carry on from there, but I think we're going to try and switch back and head up to the top of Wallabarra Crag. I don't know why I struggle to say that name. But it's a funny name, I've mentioned this before. It sounds like something out of Australia. out of from Australia, like Wallabera Creek or something like that, and the crocs down Wallabera Creek. I am going to shut up for a little bit and we'll head up onto Wallabella Crag. Wallabella Crag. And then okay, I think what we're going to do is leave the track at this point and head up to the right. See if we can get up there. Look, there's sort of a trod. There's nothing actually marked on the map as a path, but I was hoping that there would be a trod up here. I've only ever been up here once, and it was, heck, when was that? 21 years ago. Hell. That's scary. In fact, I'll tell you what, I'll put a picture on the screen now of that very day at the very top here. And yes, I do believe I'm wearing jeans. And can you notice something else slightly different? So we will have to retrace our steps, I think, in a minute. Get back down to that path. The rain's picking up now. It's not really soaking drizzle rain, you know, you get that soaks you within about 3 seconds. Sorry. It's great, isn't it? Such a cool little hill. And this is it. A photograph was taken there. And the views, it's a pity that we don't have them because they are spectacular. You know, you can see out towards the Irish Sea that way. And then, like I said before, you got Crag. I don't know if you can see the old man. I'm not too sure. I think you see Hartefell here. Again, I'm not too sure what you can see beyond that. Hardknot and then up to Crinkles and Bowfell, Scawfell Pike and, well, the Scawfells. I don't know if you can see that from here. Well, I'll tell you what, we're not going to hang around because I'm getting absolutely soaked. I think what I'll do, like I said, let's drop down to the path and then assess what the rain's like and probably put my waterproof trousers on, like I said. That was close. It's really very, very slippy and not a lot to get your foot wedged into. Here we go, right, we're good. Right, I'll see you down there on the path. That was more effort coming down than it was going up. It's just so slippy underfoot, you know, there's not a lot to jam your feet into. And it feels like the rain is easing ever so slightly, so I think I'll keep the waterproofs off. I've kind of got to a point now where I'm so wet that if I put them on, I'm just going to be soggy inside of them, so they need to dry a little bit. Right, here we go. Back on the track as we came up that way, look. And I think it's pretty undulating now. We haven't got a great deal of uphill to do. That's kind of the worst of it. Which way are we going? Let me just double check. Hey, that tree, look at that. Sorry about the drops on the lens. I'm trying to keep it as dry as possible. It's a bit tricky. Let me just take this opportunity to remind you of this month's raffle. It is to win the photograph that's on the screen right now. I think I've called that Indifference, that photograph, because of the way the mountains and just nature in general is so indifferent to us humans and our woes and problems. So with a chance to win that, all you need to do is scan the QR code on the screen now. It's as little as £2 to enter, but the more tickets you buy, like all raffles, the more chance you have of winning. And if you're in the Black Clan, in my Patreon group, for every ticket you buy, you get 4 free. So there's another perk for you clan members. And if you're new to the channel, or even if you're a regular and you've been and ahhing about joining the Black Clan, get yourself in. Honestly, it is a wonderful community that's very supportive of each other, of me and of each other. Just everybody. Everybody's just really supportive. And there's just chatter on there all the time, and sharing of walks and photographs and everything and ideas. There's these perks on the screen as well, discounts, the Facebook group, a couple of meetups a year. You name in the credits, there's all kinds of perks, but the biggest perk is the community. And if you don't want to enter a competition and you don't want to join the Black Clan, but you still want to support what I'm doing, you can support me by buying photographs or merch over on the website, QR code on screen, or just go to blackcrag.com. I think that's it. I always forget some detail out of all this stuff, but that's how I support the channel. I know there's adverts in these videos, I can't avoid that. If I remove the adverts, Google will put them back in anyway, and they'll take 100% of the profit, so I kind of have to have them in, and I guess it helps push the videos out. But I don't do any sponsor reads or anything like that, because I just can't stand them. Look at this. My goodness, can you see the layers of trees here going off into the distance? That is absolutely breathtaking, isn't it? You know, I said it on that previous video, on the training one, up to the crinkles, that getting out on days like today, they have a magic in their own right. It's just a different feel completely to sunny days and calm days. There's just something about, well, this is calm, it's just rainy, but do you know what I mean? It's not your classic beautiful day. Do you agree? Do you agree? Am I just completely off my head? I think a lot of you do get it. Hey look, it's a deer gate. Deer gate. I'm writing to today. The question is, will I cut that one out? I talked about this on a Patreon video, about the fact that I've done that pathetic rubbish gag a couple of times in videos about deer gate. Hey, it's a proper one. Oh, this one should be good. I did say today was going to be a waffle fest. I gave you a fair warning, so if you're still here, yeah, pretty good, pretty good. As I alluded to at the beginning of the video, we're going to talk a little bit about, you know, finding beauty in places like this. Like I said, the weather's awful, and you think, oh, there's no way you can see anything nice here. It's flipping raining, it's grim, it's cloudy all the time. But as you can see, it's beautiful. Okay, you might be saying, well, it's the Lake District, of course it's beautiful. It's going to be very difficult to find ugly parts of the Lake District, but it's the same in anywhere you are. You can go to a city park and sit there and get amongst all the nature there and have the same effect on you. And just enjoy the simplicity of nature, really. That's all it is. It's just so simple. It's so quiet. In the summer, I sit out in the garden. I get a very, very similar hit. Just watching the bees and the butterflies come in. And I think it's so especially important nowadays. Like I said at the beginning of the video, the world is, I don't know, it's a bit rotten, isn't it, really? There's a lot of hate in the world. There's a lot of narcissism. The biggest problem is the news, you know. I don't watch the news anymore. I don't watch it. I gave up watching news about 10 years ago. I got to the point where I was just getting so depressed. I couldn't work out why. I was just fed up all the time and just seeing the negative in everything. I couldn't see positive in anything or anybody. And then I thought, I kind of had this brainwave that I think it's the news. I think it's getting me down. I don't think our human brains are developed for this mass information that we get. It's not just TV news like legacy news, it's the new media news. They're exactly the same. They're all as bad as each other. All the YouTube channels and Facebook pages and Instagram thingies, whatever. It's all rage bait. It's all just to draw you in, get you angry, and just make you flipping miserable, and then therefore make you sick. So I don't watch the news anymore. I grew up in a household that was very much of the mindset, if you don't watch the news, then you're ignorant. You're just an ignorant person if you don't know what's going on in the world. And yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with being ignorant. It just reminds me of that scene from The Matrix where he's sat there eating a steak and he's like, I know this isn't real steak. It tastes like steak, smells like steak, whatever. I know it's not real, but you know what? Ignorance is bliss, and it flipping is. I think knowing things that are going on in your local community, absolutely. But what's going on beyond that, I think minimise it. It's all a load of BS, isn't it, really? What's going on in the world. Nothing ever changes. I mentioned that on that Ullswater Way. Nothing ever changes. So in the 10 years I've not watched news, I get stuff drip fed to me by other people. Same old stuff. It's the same old stuff. Politicians doing dodgy things, wars going on, celebrities doing stupid things, and just lots of greed and lots of just BS, really. This is the news. This is what it's all about. Anyway, that was a mega waffle. I've got no idea how much I'm going to cut out of that. Maybe all of it. Dig it. Now, see, if I've cut that out, that'll make no sense whatsoever. Not bad, not bad. Half a dig. Ooh. Half a dig. Universe is just saying, shut up. Yes. By the way, it's worth pointing out a terrifying fact. The Matrix that I just referred to a minute ago, hey, look at this, isn't that beautiful? was filmed 27 years ago. 27 years. I mean, that's a whole adult ago. Flipping heck. And what's terrifying, so it's filmed in 1999. If you go back 27 years from 1999, that was 1972, that was The Godfather. The Godfather. Hey, look at this moss. Oh, wow. That's like an afro. Can we say that? I don't know. Can we say that sort of stuff anymore? I don't know. Nice though, I like it. Yeah, Godfather. I mean, you just wouldn't think The Matrix was sort of in the same time. Well, it's obviously not the same time, but you know what I mean. Scary. This is one hell of a wall, isn't it? I mean, I've never seen a wall like this before in the lakes. This robust and chunky. So we're just approaching grass guards now. Hang on a minute. I want to get this right. I don't really want to be going through that. I think we are going this way, but I'm going to double check. But Hartefell is there. Look, you can kind of see it going off into the gloom. Green Crag is over that way. So you're going to recognise this area in a minute. If you watch the Ultimate Lake District Trek, you'll know where we are. Right wheel. Yep. That's right. Good. Down here. I'm glad about that because it looked a bit soggy through there. And then we get to grass guards, as you can see. Cross the ford, which I'm a little bit worried about. I hope there's something there to help us cross. And then we're up onto the forest tracks. Trying to hold the camera in such a way that the rain doesn't hit the lens. But I was just going to say, there is one other beauty missing today that we're not going to see. And that's a little white fuzzy-faced one running up and down here. And weeing on everything, you know what she's like, just wheeze on everything. But I am going to get out soon. I did say a while ago that I was going to get out in the next few videos, and that hasn't been the case. Now, I also mentioned on the video I did along the Keswick, you know, the railway line up to Latrigg, that I'm thinking about getting a backpack for her. I've got one. I've got it. So we are going to get out. The whole point was actually this week to get out. In fact, yesterday, go and pick her up and do something down in Lancashire. A bit of a trial run and see how we get on. But the weather was rubbish and it just turned out, it just didn't work out. I'm just going to wait for the nice weather, really. We've seen so much beauty today that I've lost count of everything. Just so much of it. I mean, just this scene as well here, look, with the walls and the old buildings and the track. And of course, the body-filled caravan. Oh, hell. I'm not being funny, but that'll be jam-packed. Look. Oh, behind those curtains. Oh, God, they actually moved. Do you see them move? That caravan would have been like a sardine tin. They would have been like top and tail in bodies. Just spinning around a minute. I think it's right of me to say this is somewhat of a photographer's paradise, isn't it? You've got views everywhere. You've got shots everywhere. Look, wall, trees, mist. Wall, track, building, mist. We are cruising at maximum waffleosity at the moment, aren't we? Okay, the map is actually telling me to go that way, the app is, but the actual right of way is straight through here, so we're going to go with that. This one could be interesting. Maybe not. It's deed, isn't it? Nothing going on here. Okay, we're approaching we're approaching the river. I think you can hear it. Oh no. Oh, we've got stepping stones. Thank the Lord. I just saw that bit. Thinking I don't want to go through that. Please don't make us. That said, it's still looking a bit sketchy, you know. Hang on a minute. We'll go that way. We'll do the footbridge. I'm not... We could do that, but... Okay. Thank goodness for that. Ooh, hey! Flipping out that... We're almost all on our collective backsides then. That was very close. That's super slippery. If you ever come down here and go across that bridge, just be careful. Wow. What does that say? Danger, forestry work. Should we risk going through there? Because it's normally... these things can be a little bit soggy. Cutting through here. We'll give it a go. If it's really bad, then we'll just turn back. I just remembered another bit further up. We are going to hit somewhere, like I said before, that was on the Ultimate Lake District trek, and I do remember it being a little bit soggy. And that was sort of a dry week, wasn't it? And yet it hasn't stopped raining here for weeks, so it might be impassable. Okay, after a pot, I now have a rather soggy left foot. Just went a little bit of boggage there. Oh no, look at this. It's these kind of areas where you end up sinking. But hang on a minute, let me show you in there. Look at that. Yes, it really is that dark in there. It's pitch black. Am I going to get a soggy right foot now? I think that may be the case. Let's get over there. Love walks like this. Doesn't it feel like an adventure? You're just out on some quest. The quest is pretty obvious. Well, we've said the quest is to find beauty. We're seeing loads of it. Look at all this. All this patch here. The dark stuff, lumpy stuff. I thought it was rock at first. I almost stood in it. It's frog spawn. There's so much of it. Oh, it's lovely. I need to be really careful not standing in there. And then... whatever the word is in English. This is where I slip and kill 50,000 of them. I don't think there's any more there. Right, I need to be really careful now then. But yeah, the quest for beauty. I think we're ticking that box, aren't we? And the other quest is for the pint. We're going to have a pint at the end of it. Okay. This is the track, I believe, the main one. And this is where we were on the Ultimate Lake District trek. This is where I talked about the fear of changing cars. Do you remember on the multi-day stuff? Just losing it. Terrifying. So yes, we're back on that. And we're heading down to Berks. If you remember that one? We went down to the, I think it's an Outward Bound centre down there or something. There's a particular place later on, and I'm pretty sure I've mentioned it on at least one video, that rain or shine, I think it is just a beautiful view. And it's somewhere that I think about a lot when I think of rainy days, clagged in, but still looking beautiful. It is that place. Oh, it's like a wind tunnel in here. There's been practically no wind all day, but through here, heck. That's the way down from Hartfell, or one of them. Sketchy one. Remember, there was a bike against there last time, leaning up against the post. But here we are. This is the little track down to Berks. And I've just been thinking then, as I was walking along, I think this could be really soggy. So there is an option here. We could actually totally change the plan, head down the track here and get to Berks Bridge, and then walk along the road. But we're gonna chance it. We're just gonna go. We're gonna go for the adventure. And I was also thinking as well that it's nearly a year ago since we did that trek. I mean, that's crazy. That 2025 has absolutely flown. I can't believe it. Just thinking about some of the things that we did on the trek, and I was thinking, flipping out, it's March. So we need to get out and do another multi-day hike. I've got a week set aside for one. I haven't planned it yet. I don't know what the hell it's going to be, but I've got a week set aside in a few weeks' time. So we're going to go and do that. Very excited about it. Like I said, no idea where it is. It could be here in the lakes. It could be an official way. It could be just be a made-up one again, like that Ultimate Lake District trek. Anyway, let's get through here. And remember, we kind of went round there and through that squelch fest. I hope you're enjoying yourself. I hope you've had plenty of brews through all this waffle fest. This could be like 3 hours long, this video. Oh. Here we go. Right, let's get through here. This is somewhere else that would be quite good for a black mass as well, perhaps. I don't know how you book it, or even if you can book it, I don't know. It's like someone's poured olive oil on it. Okay, we're good. Now, do you remember this bit here? It got a bit soggy, and then it got good, and then it got really soggy again. So, oh no. It's even worse. Like I thought it would be. I need to be over there. That's the better place. I have to go all the way back round. Like I said in that last video, crinkles. Feeling it, feeling the world now. It's driving into my face somewhat, and on my skin is soaking wet, so I can feel the world and the universe and God and whatever it is you want to call it. I just don't think there's any solid ground there at all. That's a rock, that's good. Sorry, tree. That's not too bad. Okay. Drama. Here we go. We go over the stile. And it's lovely. Look at it in there. But I need to concentrate. Look at that. Oh, you know my track record on stiles. Here we go. We did it. Right. We go through here. Can you see? It's so dark. I think it was... Hey, this is beautiful. Let me just crank up the settings a bit so you can see it. How's that? That's about as good as I can get it. But I think last time we came through here on that trek, it was sunny. I think the sun was kind of coming through a little bit. It was really nice actually. Low sun. Lovely. Do you remember this bit? We're now approaching that bridge that we're taking Finn across when we first got her, and she's not been right since. She's always a bit freaked out on bridges or anything that moves slightly, or if there's anything underneath it moving. Oh, look at it. And look, buds coming out. Oh, that's beautiful. And all the little raindrops. Very nice. Oh, look at it up ahead. It's funny, just contrasting this time of year with all the water on the ground like this, and when you come down here in summer, it's all dry. you know, this would be a very, very, well, it's a very pleasant walk, and one worth doing. I don't know if you can hear me anymore, by the way, my microphone is completely sodden. Yeah, this is the River Dudden again. So where we crossed over that beautiful Lord of the Rings-esque bridge before. This is a bit further along. I forgot, this is the bit with the turquoise water. It's absolutely flipping beautiful. Look at it. I mean, it's not looking so turquoise at the moment. It's looking a bit sort of, whoa. Definitely walk on that side, I think. But yeah, it's still looking nice, isn't it? To the side. I think you'll agree. Beautiful, isn't it? I think once again we found a little bit more beauty. Whoa, still on this side. In this bleak and grim landscape. It's not bleak or grim, is it? It's flipping gorgeous. Especially that. Can you hear the duck? It's gone crazy. It's gone. Quackers. Right, on that note, let's go. Ooh. Nice, yeah. It does feel odd walking through someone's garden. Right, here we are, back on the road. And then back up here, do you remember? We walked up a little bit and we're going to be going across there, same again, up to that farm. But instead of turning, oh, it's a bit bright now, isn't it? Instead of turning left and going up like we did last time on the Ultimate Lake District Trek, we're going that way. Okay, here we go. And actually, I lied. We are going exactly the same way as last time to the farm and up and around to the left. We're going around the back of that hill there, look. We could cut across actually and, well, I'll think a minute. Decide then. Okay, so there is actually a path to the right here, look. We could go that way and make life easier for ourselves in some ways, but then we miss out one of the best views, I think. The bit I've been looking forward to, actually, the main purpose of doing this walk is to get to this point and look back. I think it is quite hellish to get there. I think it's going to be very wet underfoot, but salt anyway, so who cares? Look at it out there. Back to the normal gates. Oh, we got herdies. Nice, I like that. Hey, herdie. Oh, thinking, oh God, help. Right, I think we go up here. Hey, herdies. I'm afraid we are going to be walking into the rain in a minute as we hook round again, so it's going to be tricky to film. I think we're going through that gate. Can you see the gate? Can you see anything? I think we're going through that. Right, we have to get the snorkel out here, look. Oh, let's have a look. Trying to. Hey, that's a nice sound actually. So we're now heading down towards Tarnbeck, which we can see it there. Look, we're going to cross it. That's coming down from Seath at Tarn. We're going to cross it here and then follow it in. And it's the bit there you can see, well, you can't see, but it's down there when you get this view back up here. It's absolutely bloody gorgeous. This is a good baptism of fire for my new Trazies. These are my new Revolution Race GP Pro, absolutely brilliant. They're my favourite trousers, to be honest with you. I wear them on everything, every video. But these are new, slightly, well, just new. If you like them and you're interested in buying your own, there are links to them on my gear page, blackcrag.com/mygear. What the hell am I standing on? And then that'll take you out to Amazon, and if you buy them using my link, I get like a tiny percentage of that, but it all adds up and it all feeds back into this channel, and it allows me to buy myself another pair as well eventually when it all adds up. It's a little bit tricky this walk today, you know, with all this rain. All the rain, not so much the rain today, but the rain we've had for the last 25 years it seems. So I know you can't see, it's a bit of a nightmare. My battery's ready to run out, my camera battery's running out, my microphone battery's running out. We've got to get across this yet. It's turning into a bit of an epic saga. We've gone right off piste. Because there's the bridge. Oh, it's looking beautiful though, look at that. See, more beauty again. Oh, that's gorgeous. Once again, you know, if you're a photographer, this would be a great place to come with the camera. Get down there, perhaps. That could look amazing. It's nice that way, but not as nice. That's lovely. And we've got another bridge coming up a bit further down that's equally as beautiful. Actually, maybe not as nice now, thinking about it. That was rather special. Look at that, perfect. Just when I'm thinking I could do with somewhere, a shelter to change batteries and things like that, a yew tree comes along and offers the perfect shelter. So we're going to duck under there now, like I said, change batteries. And to be honest with you, I feel like I'm getting a bit tired, so I need a bit of a boost. It's not a yew tree, it's a holly. I'll tell you what, that there is a beautiful scene as well, isn't it? There's even beauty in these telegraph poles just going off in the distance there. It's so beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. And just watching the rain whizzing across the front of the crag there. Lovely. That was the perfect boost. Right, let's get on. We're going to get to that other little footbridge. And it's that point we look back up here, and it's a view that I absolutely love. And it's, like I said before, maybe I cut it out, I don't know, but it's one that I think about when I think about bad weather, and it just looks beautiful regardless of what the weather's like. You'll see. Bothered filming that one. Trying to work out how it worked. It was just literally a nail look. Hold. Right. This way. This is what I'm talking about. Look at that. Oh, see, the whole point of this walk was really to get to this point here, or thereabouts, you know, by the bridge there. But this scene, look at it, with the telegraph poles. Are they telegraph poles? Telephone poles, whatever they are. But this, look at that crag. And it probably looks tiny in this. I know it will. I know it looks absolutely pathetic and rubbish. And well, hopefully you get the idea. I tell you what, we're about, maybe, I've got no idea what I look like, by the way. I just feel like I've got stuff everywhere, crusty, everything. But we're about a mile-ish away from the pub, so not far. And I've got no idea what time it is. I've just lost all track of time and space and everything. It's wonderful. And I tell you what, guess how many people I've seen on this entire walk? Have a guess. I'll tell you now. It's that many. Nobody. I know it's midweek and I know it's foul weather, but you can guarantee that if you were to go into, say for example, around Grasmere or Rydal or, you know, Scaly Bridge or something like that. Where the hell am I going? I'm going to end up in that. Oh, I'm going to get across here, look. You can guarantee that those places will be, not rammed, but there'll be people, they'll be busy. How am I going to get across here? So how are we going to get across here? Team effort. Oh, it's easy. Wow, look. Drama. A bit giddy. Ooh. Oh, my right foot down, right foot down. So just looking back, if we'd have turned right at the Troutle, whatever the hell it is, the farm, instead of coming the way we come, we would have missed all that. We would have missed the waterfalls there. It was just beautiful. Missed all this scenery here, because we would have been on the other side of this, and we would have popped out, well, beyond those woods there, actually. So we just wouldn't have seen this view. So it's definitely worth turning left at the farm there. To there, look. Saltweed. Oh, God. Down that side, look. Yeah, see the style here, look. So when we did the... Oh, heck, which one was it? Yeah, it was a Crag one. Came down off here, and it's pretty much this scene here, look, that I said is just beautiful. But it's not looking as good now, is it? I think it was looking better before. Look. You know, in a world full of AI slop, just everything fake, it doesn't get much better than this, does it? Just real stuff, real water, real rock, grass, claggage, waffleage. Or is it? Or is this AI? Who knows? You'll never know soon. Anywho, let's get on. Oh wait, look, on to the good ones now. To the good stuff. Absolutely glorious that one was. Hell. Right, into the woods, and we can get away from this rain that's stopped. Can you believe it? Oh, my foot's gone. Oh no, I forgot about this bit. Let's get up there, look. Hands up who's enjoying today. Me. It's always worth getting out, you know, on days like today. As kind of grim as it is, you think, oh God, I ain't gonna see anything nice. Everything's ugly, everything's grim. But as you've seen, it's been absolutely beautiful. In a different way. Past the witch's house. Nice bit of gate pond there, look. What we got? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, now it is. Oh, flipping heck. Some of this hasn't got chicken wire on it, and it's deadly. So hopefully this has kind of proven to you that there are lots of other places you can go, in the lakes to do your walks. You don't have to go to the usual crowded places. You can go right off the beaten path. And if you do come to lakes, if you're from out the area or out the country and you come in here, come and do this one. It's a fantastic walk. And I bet if you do it in spring or summer that, sorry, I thought I'd something. I bet it would be absolutely beautiful, much drier underfoot, and I think, well, it just looked different. It'll look different to how it's been today, and you'll get the tops out as well. You'll be able to see the summits. I guess at some point I'm going to have to do a book, aren't I? I'm going to have to do a Lakeland walking guidebook. Have I gone the right way? It feels like I've gone the wrong way. Yeah, don't follow my guidebook. It's a little bit concave as well. I was just thinking as I was walking along, whoa, oh, that was close. Can you imagine if this was like, you're a farmer and this was your walk home from the pub at night? You had to go and do this in the dark. A little bit squiffy. Do I need the style? Little thing. I'll be glad when we get back on that mud again. I don't even know what the hell I'm walking on here. Oh, not a lot. Right, don't come this way. It's horrendous. It's horrendous. Oh. Look at the moss. I don't know if it's coming out in this camera, but it's luminescent. Hey, we've seen some beauty today, haven't we? We really have. A real antidote to the ugliness of the world right now. I don't know what's going to go on to. Here we go. Right, back on the road. So if you keep going that way, you'll end up at Burke's Bridge. You end up at the car park for Hartefell. And we're going this way. Lake District has delivered today, hasn't it? In absolute spades. Look at this, flipping gorgeous in every direction. To be fair, not just the Lake District, just nature. Just the wonderful natural world. Just doing what it does so well. Right, I'm going to shut up for a tiny, tiny bit as we head down back into Seaford. I think I might have said this on the last time I was here, the videos here. That looks like a queen alien from the film Alien. And these are all the eggs, look. There's a field of alien eggs. How are you thinking it? I know I am. To the rafters. Right, here we are. It's going to look in the church. Oh, I can turn the light on. Oh, wow. This feels very, very old. Let's have a sit down and think. And let's just see if the camera moves by itself again like it did last time. Just saying. Okay, time to leave. That door just opened by itself. Let's go. It's literally the church saying, get out. We're going. I'm so sorry. That was terrifying. Yeah, Holy Trinity. Nice, but terrifying at the same time. Right, here we are, back at the van. And therefore the end of the walk. Thank you so much for coming along today. It's been great having you along, as it always is. So, on that note, let's get in the pub, which is just there. I am going to drive to the pub. I know it's lazy, but might as well move the van over there and we'll go get a drink. Come on, let's go.